Okay, the broadhead that we just shot was the FIXpandable 100 grain, and the blades come open to exactly 2 inches here, with the 3/4 inch wide nose blade leading the way. That's a cut-on contact, extremely heavy blade that we have leading the way before the expandables get a chance to open. But one of the things we wanted to make sure we did with this broadhead was we wanted to make sure that we put a heavy blade on this edge right here, and it comes back and it hits a heavy back wall. So this has a full 2-inch cut, as you can see on the ballistic gel. From an inch into the ballistic gel all the way through, we had the full 2-inch cut, and that's thanks to the heavy back wall on the blade and a stopping back wall on the broadhead. So it's kind of like a cut-on contact 3/4 inch wide cut here, and then a full 2-inch cut the rest of the way through. This is the 100 grain FIXpandable, and we have a 125 grain FIXpandable to test next. Okay, we're back to our block here again, our ballistic gel. Again, we are on an average of 15.5 inches from this end to this end. This time we shot a FIXpandable 125 grain with a 2.5 inch cut, and wanted to see where the wound channel was at, and we wanted to see how much penetration we got. And you can see we've went through the ballistic gel. Here's our fletching, and we're out to 31 inches out here on this end. So, well, I had that a little bit off. We're exactly at 30 inches right here. So, now what we have with the 125 grain is we have a cutting edge on the front of each side of the expandable, and then we have the 3/4 inch wide nose blade. And Jared's got a fantastic light set up in here to where you can see it went in about 6 inches, and then it opened up, and then it was just a super wide 2.5 inch wound channel plus the 3/4 inch wide nose blade cutting all the way through there. Okay, this is the 125 grain FIXpandable, and you can see the cutting edge coming off of these two corners. It's about 3/4 of an inch wide, about the same distance as the heavy nose blade that we put into this. But this is where this heavy 125 grain broadhead that's perfect for crossbows just gets insanely wicked. Those go down to the heavy back wall like we talked about on the 100 grain. We have a heavy blade back here, and it goes and it hits the stop, and our blades cannot go any farther than that. That's opened up a full 2.5 inches wide with a cutting surface all the way around, plus the 3/4 inch nose blade. That slice actually in the ballistic gel is a little over 2.5 inches, but it really opened up, and then as the fletchings come through, you can still see where the 3/4 inch nose blade was doing its job.